Hi guys, and welcome to my video. Today I'm going to give a quick overview of my Google Pixel 3 XL. I'm going to go through some of the stuff that I found by having this phone for a little while. I know that's been out for 5 months now, but I've had this for about just gone 2 weeks, and this is just my overview of the phone. But I know people have different opinions of it, but it's just my overview. So let's just get going with it. So just starting from the back, we have this beautiful two-tone finish. At the top here, you got this kind of a gloss finish where it joins this kind of really nice glass, almost frosted finish. Obviously, you've got the Google sign there, you got the fingerprint reader there, which is just perfect for your finger to go in there. You've got the camera there with the flash, and then at the bottom here you got the USB Type-C, SIM tray, nothing on here. And then at the top here you've got the mic. On the side here, I just love this finish here, this two-tone for the power button, which is green, obviously for the all white, and then you got the volume rockers here. Now the buttons here are nice and hard. They're not some sort of flimsy kind of buttons that you just press in and out. They're nicely fitted together. I love that. I just don't like flimsy buttons. Just feel like they'd fall apart. Now let's get to the front. You've got an OLED screen. Let me just power that on there. It is just absolutely amazing. Okay, let's talk about the notch. Everybody's been talking about the notch. Everybody says it's a horrible notch. To me personally, I don't care. It's there. After a while, I didn't notice it. I just absolutely love the actual screen, an OLED screen. Now I know last year there was some issues with the Pixel 2 where it was shade, it was going blue if you look at certain angles. Not with this one. The top obviously is not symmetrical to the bottom. People have complained about this. It's like some sort of different company has probably made the top and bottom. At the front you got stereo speakers, one at the bottom here, one at the top there, you got the cameras there, and that's it. Yes, the notch does come into the screen, it does bite into the screen, but it's not too bad. Me personally, I have no issues with it. I think it just, after a while, I got used to it. They could have made better of the notifications at the top here. They could have gone into it a bit more. They could have gone maybe into the line here. You've got enough real estate here to get maybe, instead of putting the little dots here on each side when you got notifications, if they could have gone across, even on the bottom here, so maybe move this up a bit more, and then obviously put across at the bottom here. It could have used a bit more real estate. But for me, I have no issues with it. I know other people will. Other people hate the notch. They didn't buy the 3XL for that reason, and they went for the normal 3, which is perfectly fine. But this is obviously, it was a flagship phone when it came out 5 months ago, and it still is probably their flagship phone. I know the Google Pixel 4, some renders have been coming out online from people making what the 4 would look like, and obviously they've had their versions of it. But obviously this is Snapdragon 845. It's only got 4 gig of memory, and people have been complaining about that. If it's a flagship phone like the later phones that have come out now, the Huawei Mate Pro 20, that's got 6 gig of RAM, and it's got probably, I think, 4200 milliamp battery. Even with the S10 that's come out now, that's got 6 gig of RAM. I think that's the basic RAM that you need on a flagship phone. But nevertheless, for me, from everything that I need to do, it works fine. I mean, I have no issues with it. I've not had any issues with it. But again, loads of people are reporting that about the RAM management issue, where you're opening certain apps, it will reload the apps again from scratch. But that was just probably down to RAM management as well, probably. But me, I don't really care. I don't have no issues with that. So let's just unlock the phone. I mean, for me, I got this phone as an upgrade. I was looking for an upgrade soon. I could have got the Huawei Mate Pro 20. I could have even got the Samsung Galaxy S10 that just came out now. two reasons that stopped me from getting it. Number one, that I wanted a stock Android. Number two, you know all about it. The camera on this phone is the best that there is at the moment out here. Yes, you can have all your AI tweaks and whatever, but when this guy takes photos, there's no comparison. And especially with their new night mode, nothing compares to it. Nothing comes even close to it. I mean, the smoothness of Android P is absolutely brilliant. I have no issues with this whatsoever with this phone. If there's been any trouble whatsoever, none whatsoever with this phone. I've not had any issues whatsoever. I've just had the March patch installed on here, and it's just perfect. I mean, again, no issues whatsoever with it. So there, it's up to date. Everything's fine, and updates on here is absolutely amazing. It's just smooth as hell. I have no problems with this, and I just love it. I absolutely love using this phone. It is just perfect to use. I have no issues whatsoever with this phone. People have complained about it. I haven't. I don't need to complain about it. Stock Android updates every single time regularly, just like clockwork. You get them, no problem whatsoever. Android P, no problem whatsoever. Android Q, the beta's already started. Just the basic stuff has come out at the moment, and I look forward to actually, start using that soon as well. Now, if we just go into the camera here, I know you can't probably see it on here, but you've probably seen it already and stuff like that, but the camera is just amazing. Obviously, you have different versions of, the camera and stuff. You got the photosphere, photo boost, slow motion, night sight. That's what I'm talking about. That is just unbelievable. It's not obviously working here, but you get the gist of it anyway. I don't have any, to be honest, I just love using this phone. I just came from an LG G6, where that was my previous phone. It was an alright phone, but obviously, LG skin and all the system updates and the security updates, you never get them on time. So coming from that to this, it's just total different class. Now, if you wanted to get rid of the notch, you can do through the developer settings. You go in there, and obviously it'll just make a line, a black kind of border across here at the top, but then you lose this real estate here. Everything get pushed down. So it's up to you if you want to use it. I have no issues with it. I think it's absolutely brilliant. The phone's absolutely brilliant. And if you want a stock Android and security days up on time, and the latest version of Android on time, and the camera, this is a phone to get for me personally. I don't know about you guys. You guys might obviously have different opinions, which is fair enough. Everybody's, have different opinions, but again, I just love using this phone. I have no issues with the notch at all. After a while, I've stopped, seeing it's there, to be honest. And having the stereo speakers at the top and the bottom is absolutely brilliant. I think this is probably one of the last, maybe flagship phones that have front-facing stereo speakers. So that is absolutely bonus. I know that it doesn't have a big battery. I know that it doesn't do 4K in 60, FPS. But again, those things don't really matter to me. Though I don't care. The phone is absolutely fantastic to use. I just love using stock Android again, and the camera is absolutely fantastic. You can't beat it. Until it's at the moment probably you might have the S10 that's come out, and you have the Huawei stuff as well. They have all the AI stuff. But for me, I love using this phone, and I just think it is probably the best phone right now for me in 2019. Yes, again, Pixel 4 will be coming out sometime this year, but I'm not bothered about that at the moment. For me, it's the top end of Google, what they're doing right now at the moment, and the phone just sits in my hand perfectly. Yes, a smaller form factor for 3. The 3 will be a bit smaller than this. But for me, the 3XL, I had to get this phone, and it's absolutely brilliant. I have no issues whatsoever. It easily lasts me for a day. From medium to heavy usage, I get at least about 5 screen on time. And that's from giving it a charge before I go to bed. Wake up, it's fully charged. and throughout the day I have no issues with it whatsoever. I have no issues of it, running out of battery or whatever. Even if it does run out of battery, it'll obviously give you a warning, you're running out of battery. You can go into, battery saver mode, no problem. But again, I've not even got that far. So for me, it's a great phone. But that's just my opinion. That's just my video. Just your thoughts. Leave a comment in the section below. If you've got this Pixel 3 XL, how have you been using it? How's it gone for you so far? Did you buy it on launch day, or did you just buy it recently? How are you finding it? If you've got a different phone that you've got at the moment, are you thinking about getting a 3 XL or not? Or are you going to wait for the Pixel 4? Leave a comment in the section below. So please subscribe if you like this, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks.